Hey there, everybody. Professor Cloud here. Welcome back to our next episode of Professor Builds a Planet Zoo, our first Planet Zoo. I'm already thinking about what my next zoo may be, where, what location it's going to be in. As I've been talking throughout this entire series, I don't feel like I'm ready to start from scratch yet. So even with my next zoo, we'll probably use a scenario zoo as a starting point. But I want to try and find one that's a little bit more empty to start with. So I'm really thinking about the one from Australia, the Oceania scenario zoo, and starting from that one because it doesn't. If I remember correctly, there's like nothing in it. So we'll be able to completely start from scratch, really build around the environment, but really do everything, and that's kind of what I'm looking for with my second zoo. But in this one, we're going to jump back in, and we're going to really focus on education in this video, because although we do have signs here or there, and we've got some conservation posters and things like that, I really want to make sure to put educators around specific habitats: the giraffe habitat, the elephant habitat, the multi-species habitat, and things like that, to see if we can actually increase our education rate. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what we can do. Okay, so we've got everything rolling here. Everything seems to be nice and happy. We still don't have anybody up here looking at our elephants yet. Uh-oh. Really? Well, didn't I put the elephants through quarantine? Thought I did. Or did I do that for giraffes and forgot to do it for the elephants? Yeah, that's a possibility. In any case, we have all of these people now walking around, many of them looking at our many simians. We've got the giraffes over here. We got people looking at them, but we've got nobody educating. So what I would like to do is put in some educators. Question is how do I do it in such a way that the game will allow? What I mean by that is there is there we go. So we have an animal talking point. Now we could also build an entire area for education, and maybe we can do that in a future zoo. But in this one, it's going to be pretty difficult considering the way that this zoo was put together. What just happened? Oh. Oh, yeah. They're over there looking at the dingoes. Sophia. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do is put an animal talking point there, except for I can't. It won't let me. This is the one problem. They will not let you put a talking point unless there's flat land. Okay, so I'm going to put it there. And then... Oh boy. Come on, why are you not letting me zoom in? There we go, thank you. Trees were blocking my zoom. Okay, let's go to staff. Let's hire an educator. Put you right there. And you... Educator status. Alright. I'm going to turn those two both off. And this is the right zone. Now, for me, I really wish that I could, like, specify this... Africa playlist, that's fine. Sure. I really wish I could specify an educator. Really? I don't don't know how they keep getting out over here. Yeah, and the lemurs are going through their standard stress period. Alright, let me go. I'm going to go ahead and put in another couple of educators. Alright, so that would be... There's the educator for the giraffes. Let's put an educator over... Here's the... down here. And there. Right, and then we need another educator. Put you on the left zone. If I can find the educators, there we go. I'm gonna make sure that you're only working present animal talks. There we go. Something's happening. Animal talk facility is without power. I put it outside the zone. Okay. Move you then. We'll put you inside the zone. There we go. And actually, let's also put... Oh, no species assigned. I didn't even know that that was a possibility. Okay, hold on. Hold on. What the... Yeah, I'm really looking forward. Outside gender ratio. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, let's fix that. Let's fix that real quick. The lemurs. Yeah. Yeah, there's way too many females. Holy crap, they have been mating like crazy. Alright, let's take you. And... You. And you. And we're going to release to the wild. Okay. I just released 20 critically endangered animals to the wild. I just received that achievement. Very good. Let's see. Okay, so that's taken care of. That will reduce stress dramatically, I am sure. Okay. Animal talk, no species assigned. Species not selected. Oh, here we go. No. Let's go with the giant anteater. There you go. It keeps saying no educator assigned, yet I know for a fact I put an educator in. Okay, good. The socials are going back up. Oh, the buffalo aren't happy. Why? Critical area or crowding issues are present? No, there's not. I gave you all more than enough space. Oh, well, the negative effect from a transformer I can't do anything about. Okay, back up here. This one does not have a species assigned. We're going to put the giraffe here. Animal talk point requires a staff member to be able to access it. Oh, would you all stop escaping? Get it. This one is the one that bothers the crap out of me, because the way that they set up this zoo, there's almost nothing I can do to prevent the animal stress of the lemurs. Because the lemur habitat was kind of built intentionally to cause stress. Alright. Let me go back over to here. I want to focus on how to get an educator assigned. Where are they commuting to? Bathroom perk. Is it an animal talk? It should be an animal talk, right? Well, that's interesting. I can't bring up the work zone manager. Yeah, I don't... Maybe it's because I have the wrong things selected. Where is she? Oh, they're not in a work zone. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, hold on. I have to figure out which zone I'm in here. Left zone is elephant, lemur, and multi-species. Okay. There's the elephant. Okay. I need to put this educator. There we go. And then the right zone needs to include this educator. There we go. There we go. Such a struggle. And of course the freaking lemurs keep escaping. Oh, they're also apparently in rough shape, so yeah, group size is too large. Alright, so we need to get rid of some of them as well. Alright, we'll get rid of all 3 of the 9-year-olds. See if that fixes them. Yep, that fixed them. We got the same problem with the brown snakes. 7 years, 9 years, 8 years. Okay. Broken barrier. Hi. Okay, they're fixing. I always get worried that I forgot to... This is kind of why I'm very interested in doing the second zoo now, because I wonder if that transformer's even in a work zone. Because building it out from scratch will kind of force me to be more meticulous about making sure that things get added to work zones. Whereas doing this kind of in the middle, I just hope I remember. Okay. Whew. Alright, so now the question is, are the educators being used? Okay, so at least they're showing as being assigned. Where's the one for that? Nope, that's the dingoes. Actually, I should put one there, too. Alright, and there's the one. Okay. Yeah, except there's still no educators there. They're both commuting. What? I had this problem during the career scenario for education as well, which took place in the Africa biome. I could never... everyone was always commuting. No one was doing any work. I think... Okay, where are you? Okay, she's actually at the okay, good. But she's giving a roaming talk. But she's using the speakers. Okay, yeah, that's good. I think that works. What do we got? Why are things not getting repaired? Transformer's still not repaired. Is that okay? Now I am worried about this particular transformer not being in a work zone. It's in the staff work zone, yeah. This building is not assigned to any work zone. Huh? Okay, hold on. Let's do this again. All right, that's not the right left zone. Right zone. There's the problem. Yeah, it wasn't in a zone. I've really got to start paying attention for red things when I do the zone mappings. Alright, so that should take care of that. Any mechanic that's currently assigned to the right zone should take care of that transformer now. Animals hungry. Excellent. That's fan-freaking-tastic. Keeper. Alright, let's put down another educator, this time for the dingoes. And... okay. There's that. The dingoes in the species. Now we need to get ourselves an educator. The work zones, we're going to edit the right work zone. We're going to put this in it. There we go. We're then going to put the new educator in that work zone. Hey, there we go. Guest education rating, 2 stars. It was only 1 star in the last episode, so that's good. That's good. Now, really all that I can do is do that for the rest of the sections. I do really wish I knew why guests were not coming up here. Another transformer. Lemur habitat. Keeper urgently requests assigned. Why are they not getting fed? Oh, one of our dingoes died. Crap. All right, we need to get a couple more dingoes, I think. Actually, real quickly before we do that, let me take a look and see how many dingoes we even have. Yeah, we need 1 male. No, female, dingoes. Dingoes, if I remember correctly, have to all be the same sex. Yeah, males or females. Alright, we don't need any more. We've got 6. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Alright, so the dingoes are definitely getting seen. Yeah, I don't understand why all of the guests are staying over on this side. None of them are going over here. So therefore, none of them are coming up here at all. I don't understand. Therefore, the elephants aren't getting seen. Okay, very good. That's such a shame. Again, I think it's because of the layout of this zoo and how I chose to add to it. Got 3 educators at 3 major locations. I don't really think that there's anything else to do. So what we're going to do, because I think we're just going to go ahead and wrap this series up with this zoo. I am absolutely going to do another zoo in the future, but I do want to move on to another Professor Builds series before coming back to Planet Zoo. What I want to look at, though, are things that I have not been doing at all. So this is interesting for me, is where the ongoing expenses are coming from. Big point of it is staff wages and animal food, obviously. But we've got to be able to provide more income. So we've got donations, shop income. That, to me, is way too low. Ticket sales are good. But obviously it means that we're running at a deficit consistently. So that's something I'd like to get better at. I don't know that I'll ever really want to care about it, but it's something that I do want to get better at understanding. And again, starting from a fresh zoo will potentially help with that. We've done a little bit of marketing. Obviously, we could do some more, but I don't know how much it's actually helping. And then staff, staff is fine. Animals, I think we've got pretty good, other than I did not do a very good job of handling quarantine at all. Matter of fact, I did very badly, to be 100% honest. And, you know, I've never touched any of the food at all. So, you know, everyone looks good here, but at least now I know that this is something that I have access to. Here are the information about the exhibits, about the habitats. I wonder why that is. Barrier status. Elephant habitat. Also barrier status. Giraffe habitat. Also barrier status. Okay, mechanics. Why are you not doing your job? In any case, that then does lead me to something that I do want to really try and do in the next zoo, which is research. Maybe I only focus on vet research to start. But I do, if the game will allow me to specify that when I create the new zoo. But I would like to do some research and build up what's available to me for each animal as I put them in. I think that would be very interesting as part of my process. Yeah, here's the... I don't know why. High demand. Yeah, see, the ones that are up at the top are getting high demand, but everyone else is low demand. Education. Guest education rating. Per species, obviously we don't have... Not powered. Huh? Oh, the education stand for the American buffalo is not being powered. I mean, it almost doesn't matter, but... yeah, I'll be damned. Okay, well, let's move you then. Oh, for crying out loud. Move. There. Okay. Back to the information panel. Per species. There's one that's unset. Oh, the exhibit information board. Yeah. Okay. But we've got the... You know, certain ones are showing. We don't necessarily have education for everything. We do have a few... Really? One of the conservation boards got vandalized. Huh. There we go. Huh. That kind of sucks. And then Animal Talks. It's excellent. Giraffe, multi-species, dingo. Number of guests. So that's good. We're not using any kind of transport. There are no rides in the zoo. That is something I'd kind of like to get to, but we did... Oh, I didn't even realize we had lost an emu. Alright, you know what? I'm going to create a memorial for our emu. Gotta find the emu habitat. It is up here. We'll put you right there. which means we can probably purchase another emu. One minute. We'll make sure that we're using, alright, one male. Oh, so all males, all females. What are we currently running? All females. Alright. So we will take you. Adopt. And then animal storage. Send to zoo and Animal Trade Center, quarantine. Freaking multiple lemurs. And I'm trying not to care about it because it just keeps happening. And I do want to wrap up the episode. Let's go back to the... I want to make sure that I have an understanding of what all I haven't been doing. Oh, there's an audio-visual list. I didn't even realize this. Stuff that you can have coming out of the speakers and so on. I gotcha. Okay. Then there's I didn't even realize we had cameras. I certainly didn't place any. But it's something that we can do for the future as well. Yeah, so unfortunately, look, I've learned a lot from doing this zoo, but I've spent a lot of money on things that aren't necessarily getting used. Efficiency is inefficient. Because obviously no one is coming up here, and I still don't understand why, other than maybe the guests don't want to climb stairs. But I mean, you can see as they're coming in, because this is the entrance right here, they're all staying to that side, walking down the center and going down, rather than anybody coming up here. Now, the vending machines are on this side, so I wonder if maybe I could move the vending machine, two, three of the vending machines over to this side, and that helped the situation. We need to get rid of some more lemurs, it looks like. Oh, well, there is a second set of lemurs. Ooh. Need to fix the giant scorpion problem. Stress. Always stress. Oh, there's a problem with the cleanliness. No one's doing their job. And then the screens just keep resetting themselves for some reason. Okay, and then the social group. Alright, I got rid of some. Alright, let me get rid of these here. And you. Okay, that takes care of them. Now we got to do the same thing with the Malaysian leaf whatevers. Alright, so you, 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 you. Okay, that takes care of them. Ah, yes, the red lemurs. Okay. Yeah, we did the one set of lemurs, but we didn't do the other set. Okay, let's... You... Release all of you to the wild. That did some good. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the others that are in double-digit years. Okay, and then... Okay, everything else is in the green. I mean, there's individual ones that have issues. As I said, though, I mean, and then the buffalo who continually have issues, and I cannot figure out for the life of me why. Let me bring up Zupedia. So, Zupedia says 420 meters of space, and the habitat has, well, way more than that. 20 meters, square meters of water. And it has more than that. Oh, minimum requirements for... okay, here we go. 3 adults. 600 meters and 40 square meters for water. Three to 15. Okay. So. 3 buffalo. 1,300 square meters of land, 162 square meters of water. I don't see the problem. Do not see the problem at all. Everything that Zupedia has said about the American buffalo, or the African buffalo, excuse me, I don't get it. The only thing I can think of is that they want more water for each. But again, according to Zupedia, I should only need 40 square meters of water, and I've got 162. So the one thing I can definitely try and do, and I'm going to go ahead and do that now, because I before we wrap things up, I do want to try and at least fix this problem. I'm going to move you over to here. Okay. And we're going to go to terrain manipulation. We're going to push in a little bit more. Won't let me push in here, though. Maybe it's because the buffalo are there. Alright, here, let's do this. I'm going to pause. Let's grab you. Can I pick you up? For some reason I can't. I can box you, but... Alright, move. Move. Okay. Now, let's pause. Rain. Push. It won't allow me to change the water. Move water. Okay. Now can I push? There we go. Okay. Okay, now let's put in water. Okay. Whoa! There we go. Now let's play. Let's see if that makes them better. Because that should be a lot more water for 3 Buffalo to use. Outs. No longer related to the alpha? Huh? I don't know how to do anything about that. Outsider integrating, hungry. Okay. I don't know. It does look like the increase in water has made a difference because the space is now showing as green for everybody. I mean, I don't know how to fix the outsider integrating problem, but it does look like I have somehow managed to fix the space issue. I still don't understand though why it's a space issue. Because according to Zoopedia, I should have had enough water there. But it is what it is. You know, I did my best there. And I think that is going to do it for my first zoo. Obviously, there's still a lot more that I could have done, but I have used all of the area. Lemurs keep escaping. I have used all of the area. I've brought in a huge number of species where we've been maintaining 4+ stars consistently for the last few episodes. We've got the guest education rating almost up to 3 stars. The happiness is up to 4. Animal rating, conservation rating are both at 5. So those are some things that we can work on for future episodes. Or future zoos. This has been a great... This, I think, has actually been a bigger learning experience than the career scenarios. The career scenarios were great for starting out and teaching me the basics, but really understanding the intricacies of how things work, I think I've gotten a lot more of that in this series focused on a new zoo than I ever would have gotten from the career scenarios. The career scenarios were too restrictive, I felt, especially as we went later on. But I'm looking forward to the next zoo, and as I said, I think we're probably going to use the Oceania Zoo. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. It's called a Goodwin something or other. And hopefully we can do a better job. I do also hope that in the next zoo I get better at managing the employees. to make sure that, you know, I don't have to keep calling for mechanics and calling for keepers and things like that when a particular habitat is running rough. And maybe it's because I don't have enough employees. I need to have more lower level employees rather than a whole bunch of high level employees. Things like that, or have a better mixture. I don't know. We'll have to check that out. So with that, I'm going to wrap up this series of Professor Builds his first Planet Zoo. Hopefully I will see you in future series, but we are going to start a new Professor Build series in Stardew Valley, where I will be building my very first Stardew Valley farm, and that's going to be coming up here later, and hopefully I will see you in that series as well. And as always, if you are enjoying all of my content, and I'm putting out a lot of it these days, please make sure to hit the like button, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, tell your friends, tell your family, because I am trying to grow the channel. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Talk to you soon.